Hey, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. I've not been on YouTube making a recording in a while. Just wishing everybody a Happy New Year. It's still January, so I think I can still do that. Anyway, just wanted to come on and do a project share of something that I've been working on this month using the crepe paper Snow and Cocoa collection. I love it. I had a few of the double-sided sheets, and I had a little bit of the ephemera and some of the puffy stickers that I had ordered when crepe paper first came out with the collection. And my daughter goes to school, and there's not a Tuesday morning not too far from where she is. So I found some other things there, and the couple of times I've been able to run into that Tuesday morning. And I wanted to share what I've been making. I have started with these Memory Decks snow globes. I made a couple of them to send out to friends. And this is a die that came from AliExpress a couple of years ago. I've had it in my stash. So I just used the paper on the outside, some plain blue, like a frosty blue for the inside. That's from the paper pad. I think it's called the Icicle Stack from Michaels. I use that as the background in all my globes. And this one doesn't want to really shake too much. I don't know why. I don't know if I got the glue stuck. But there's some pretty sequins in there that I mixed up. And so I got to get those packaged up to send out. So I have one. There might be a glare on this, I apologize. I have this one ready to go, just with some pink cardstock. And I have it on with removable dots. I'm going to add a little sequins in there. Just make it pretty. And close this up. That one will be ready to go. I'll be packaging the others in a similar fashion. I also made a couple of embellishments. I watch a lot of videos on embellishments that people make, and I love them. But I'm not really that good at cranking out a lot of things at once. So this embellishment, I didn't back it. I just used the back of some packaging and this heart like doily. And here's some of the solid cardstock from the collection. I popped it up on foam, if you can see that. I'm not sure if you can. And then I used this little die cut from the collection. And I was watching Tony, who's Craft Perch, here on YouTube and Instagram. And she was showing how she uses a crocodile. And I have one. I never used it. So I just followed along with how simple she showed how it is to use. It's kind of embarrassing that I thought it was so much more difficult. And I added this little charm. I made this little mitten. And I added this little gold snowflake charm that came in a package, I think from AliExpress. I had them in my stash, so I decided to use those. And then here are a couple little jingle bells. And I just added that. I made a couple of these to go with my snow globes to send out to some friends. So there's that. And then I was originally inspired making these little coin embellishments by watching Liz Russell. She did something similar. And I said, oh, I think I have that collection and I really like it. Let me give it a try. So here's another one that I made. I just added this trim that's from Hobby Lobby. I cut out some snowflakes and added a little dimension under there. And I love this little car. It's kind of Christmassy because it has a tree on the top, but it's really winter here in New York. Winter's just really getting started. It's only been winter for about a month. We had some snow, not too much, so I imagine that February is going to be cold and snowy. And this one says, let it snow. So I'll package that up for a friend. And I was watching Anne from Crafty Kimchi, and she was making these really pretty toppers, and she was using some, I think she got hers at the Dollar Tree, but some snowflakes at the bottom. So I was inspired by Anne. Thank you, Anne, for that great idea. And I cut out this gold doily, and I think this is supposed to be a pinwheel, but I use this glittery cardstock, so it's single-sided. So I turned it upside down so you wouldn't see the plain white on the inside. And I just added this small little snowflake rosette and a little snow flat resin and a couple of sequins from the sequin mix. And again, this is the paper, same paper that I used to back the snow globes from Michael's, that icicle stack. I have that, and then I decided to use this bag topper, which is a little bit different. I love the scalloped edge. And this is Gold Snowflake from the Snow and Cocoa collection. I think everybody loves this little polar bear here. I gave him a little snowflake bling on his scarf. I used this bow. The bow actually goes straight across underneath. You can't see it too much here, but I think the recipient will see it. And then I puffed it up, and instead of giving it a bling center, I just added this little pom-pom. I always see Ara, who's Paper Treasury, and a few other YouTubers that I admire. They use pom-poms, so I wanted to give that a try. So I like how that came out. And I'm going to package those up. I have everything here on my beach plate. If you know me, you know that I need the beach in my life. And living in the Northeast does not get me to the beach all year round. But I use my Rae Dunn beach plate to keep me focused on what's important. And to me, that's the beach. I have these little, they're plastic snowflakes. I think I had seen it on Tony's Craft Purge channel. She had ordered these from AliExpress, and I ordered some. I got them in this pretty pink and like a light blue, which I don't have here, and white. And they also had them in yellow, which I found interesting because maybe it's different in China, but at least the people that I know, not really that attracted to yellow snow. And yellow snowflakes, to me, would fall in that category. But anyway, these are pretty. I'm going to add some of these and some pom-poms to my packaging and send these out to my friends. So if you have any questions or just like to leave a comment below, I love to read them and I try to answer them all. I'd love it if you would subscribe and hit that like button. And thanks for joining me. Bye.